So students, today we are discussing about the coding, especially Huffman coding and shanon coding, and what is the relationship between the shanon coding and Huffman coding, and what is the difference between the Huffman coding and shanon coding. First, we need to discuss about the basic principles of shanon coding. So, a shanon coding tells them that how much information could be transmitted over channels of an ideal system. In shanon coding, how much information could be transmitted over the channels of an ideal system. So it is kind of a principle of data compression. It recognizes the end of sentence that demonstrate that only information is essential to understand that must be transmitted. So the main thing is the only information that is essential to understand that must be transisted in is called shanon coding. So we could transmit information over noisy channels at error rates that we could control in shanon coding. So what is Huffman coding here means? So all the symbols in the message to be transmitted have the same number of occurrence. Is it really? So in Huffman coding, that assigns a different bits to characters that is based on the frequency of occurrence in the given message. So the string to be transmitted is first analyzed to find the relative frequency of the constituent characters in the Huffman coding. So the coding that processes the generates binary tree. So Huffman coding that were related in the form of binary tree, which is called Huffman code tree, with branches that label with bits, the bits from 0 to 1. So with the bits 0 and 1. So the Huffman tree that compress the information to the enabled receiver that decode the message. This is the called Huffman coding. So Huffman coding versus the shanon coding. So the result produced by Huffman coding is optimal, but the shanon does not achieve the lowest possible, that is expected code word length. So Huffman using prefix code condition, shanon using cumulative distributive condition. This is the difference between the Huffman coding and shanon coding. This is Huffman code data compression example. It is in the form of tree. So why adaptive Huffman coding needed means, so this can need more bit to encode the file. So the information is unavailable when we compressing the file, which we requires two passes. First one is first pass and second pass. First, find the frequency of each symbol and construct the Huffman key. Second pass is we need to compress the file. This is the relationship between the difference between the shanon coding and the Huffman coding.